This is Dan with True North Motos, and today we're going to do the installation of a 14 through 16 Husqvarna XABR rack system. So, in your box, you'll get both side racks, top plate with the rubber damper already installed. This is a previously installed rack. So, this is the forward side mounting hardware for both sides. All the spacers and the bolts are the same, so you can't get them mixed up. These are the rear mounts that go up underneath. They're the same with the same spacers. So no need to get confused for side to side. All of this is Loctited. And we will start with the left side here. So put spacers in. Then hold up your rack. Get these bolts started. Okay, we'll grab one of your underneath bolts, come up under here, spacer will sit on top, beveled edge facing up of course, and we'll get that started. So it's going to be relatively the same thing on the other side. One thing to note about the 14 through 16 Husky is you do have to remove the exhaust to install the rack. So, grab your two spacers, get them in place, back up and over there. Get started. Okay, same thing on this side. Spacer with the bevel facing up. And we will get that guy started. Now we're going to grab our top plate. Keep everything loose, like with any of our racks. It's a modular system, so you get every piece of hardware started. And you tighten everything up at the end. Okay. So you can see everything's pretty centered now. We're going to go down to the front. We're going to start tightening stuff up. So, tools needed. You'll need a T45 Torx. You'll need a 5mm Allen, a spring puller, and an 8mm to remove your exhaust, and then a 13mm to tighten up underneath. So starting up front, can see on this rack, since this does sit right where your boot goes, we countersunk these bolts so everything's flush and you don't have any interference with your riding position. Same side, the other side, excuse me, do the same thing. If you look in your owner's manual, you can get a torque spec for these. I believe it is around 25 foot-pounds. Now we're going to come up underneath, tighten your lower mounts. Last but not least, top plate. And then you want to finish torquing these with the wrench. Don't do it with the Allen, because they tend to want to strip. Put our exhaust back on. If it wants to cooperate. There we go. Okay. Spring. And this one side panel will need to be trimmed. So, best way is kind of hold it up there. You'll get an idea. We use like 1.5 inch hole saw and then trim to it. But once you got that on, pulls up. And that is the install for the 14 through 16 Husqvarna. As you can see, this one got battle tested a couple weeks ago down a gravel road. But besides from needing some new powder coat if the guy wants it, held up great.